Welcome to the Hacienda. Rivet here. Thanks for coming back. Today we're going to do harissa. Yep, that's a Tunisian condiment. I haven't made a video in several years on it, and it's about time we revisit it. Had a beautiful bumper crop this past year of the Baklouti peppers, which are required for proper harissa. And what we've got here is about 2¼ pounds altogether of dehydrated Baklouti peppers. Now, that doesn't sound like much, but when you think of a Baklouti pepper on the vine, is about the size of a Marconi. It's about this big around at the neck, and it's about that long, triangularly tapered. It's fairly thick-walled, and so you can imagine. Tons of it. I've got 3 months of harvest here, and it seems like for about 3 months consecutive that dehydrator was running non-stop, plus all the peppers that we ate fresh. So stick with me and I'll show you how it's done. Oh, one more thing. In the notes below, I'm going to put the quantities for 6 ounces of Baklouti peppers to make a standard mix. I'm making over 5 times the amount, so the quantities you're going to see me putting in the video are huge. But the quantities in the notes below are for a standard recipe. All right, in this huge stock pot, I've got 2 quarts of water, and we are going to put it over high heat to bring it to a boil, and we're going to steep all the dehydrated Bakloutis to rehydrate them. And to that, we're going to add about 16, how much is this? 16 ounces of white wine vinegar. Alright, so the Baklouti peppers came to boil. They simmered for 20 minutes. They steeped nicely, and so they're cooling off now. What we got here is the mint and the cilantro, the garlic. We're going to need 64 teeth. This is only 52, so we're going to use some pre-minced garlic as well. We've got a cup of olive oil, and then we got all the spices here. Remember, I'm making 5 times the amount. We've got the cumin, the paprika, the coriander, and the salt. So what we're going to do now is in batches. I'm going to pulse everything in the food processor. I'm not going to bore you with that, but I'm going to show you how we're going to combine all these iterations in a bowl for the final product. Well, here we go. Wow, that was about a dozen or more iterations. Now you can see here each iteration's not the same color as the previous one, and the reason for that is as I was piling all the ingredients into the food processor, I didn't have the same ratios in each iteration, so that's why we now pile it all together, and we're going to mix it and incorporate it till it's a homogeneous mixture, and then we're going to put it up in jars. So join me then. And so here we go. What we got is 10 pints plus this container left over for us now. Not too bad, not too shabby. All I got to do now is date them, label them, and they're going into the freezer. I put about a 1/4 to 1/2 inch layer of olive oil before I put the lid on. Don't screw it on too tight because it's going to expand a little bit in the freezer, but they can keep indefinitely. Now, if you want to make this yourself, nowadays harissa is very popular. Baklouti peppers are as well. You can pretty much pick up Baklouti seeds anywhere nowadays. It wasn't like 5 years ago when I used to have to special order them. If you live near a big city, you may even be able to find Baklouti seedlings in the spring come planting time. But anyway, thanks for watching, people. You have a great day. Bye-bye.